All right. All right. Good morning and welcome to early signing day here at Parkview High School. I'm Steve Hensman, Natural State Sports, and we are just awaiting Coach Bolding and everyone else to make their way out as we've got Cam Settles, Omarian Robinson, Montario Elston, and Quinton Murphy set to finalize their signing day decisions. A lot of D1 talent right here at Parkview High School today as they get ready to play for a state championship on Friday. So we appreciate you guys joining us here on the Natural State Sports Network. And as soon as we get some movement, they got most everybody in here now, it looks like. So we are just about set and ready to get things going. Oh, we got the drone. Got a drone going above us here. As see the Elston family, the Settles, as well as the Murphys. So it's a who's who of media as well, as I see Sully and Wes Moore and literally everybody else. So looks like we're going to turn it over to Coach Bolding and let them get things going.
morning to all. On behalf of the Parkview administration, we want to welcome all our guests and our parents for coming in today. Thank you guys for the celebration of young men and their accomplishments. Special thanks to our faculty and our students that came out to support these young men. I'm extremely proud. I had the opportunity to know them since ninth grade. I'm proud of you guys' journey thus far. But more importantly, I'm proud that you guys have upheld the standard of a Parkview student athlete. And they're a great example. I appreciate you guys for that. Without further ado, Coach Bowles. All right. This is not normal to have 4 FBS players on one team in the state of Arkansas. Is pretty phenomenal. So we're really, really proud of them. I know the parents are really proud of them. These guys have really grown a whole lot in football, from the physicality part of it to the mental part of it. I've been really, really impressed with their senior season too, and how they approached each game and led this football team. So let's get right on to it. We'll start right here with Q-Man, Quinton Murphy. I'll tell you a real quick story. He tried to kill me yesterday. It's what this wound I got on my lips from. It's a practice drill type, something we were doing in practice, and something hit me that he was involved with. I have blood gushing out. I got to go see my dentist tomorrow, so I still love you. University of Arkansas. The next one, Omarian Robinson. This real quick story on him. This guy had surgery 3 weeks ago. He'll be playing Friday night. University of Oklahoma. Montario Elston. I think it was about this time last year. I remember Wes Moore on the show, on the state championship game, kept talking about, I can't believe no one's offered him. I can't believe more people hadn't offered him. I mean, it was just on and on. And he was right. I mean, the people know now. They know now. And they're going to know when he gets to college. So we're real proud of Montario going to Kansas State. And one that I've been coaching since he was in 9th grade is Cameron Settles. You know, being a running back at Parkview is, and I coach them, is, you know, sometimes they want the ball more, they want more carries, but what I always try to tell them is your body's not going to be torn down when you get to college. Like a lot of these high school football players that just take a beat for 3 years, you know, rushing 2,000 yards and all that. His body is in great shape headed up to the University of Arkansas, and he's still rushing over 1,000 yards this year, so they're real proud of him. University of Arkansas, Cameron Settles. All right. Without further ado, sign your name, fellas. Give y'all a little inside scoop. This is all formality here. This is just dummy sheets. They've already signed their actual scholarship papers. Give y'all a little insight on that. I'm going to turn the mic over because these guys are real anxious to talk to everybody, so they want to talk to y'all. So this is Quinton Murphy. So first I want to thank God for putting me in this situation. Then I want to thank my pop, my mom, my family and friends, and my coach, and my brothers up there. Y'all real. No. First, I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to play basketball and I love both. I want to thank the whole Parkview coaching staff, the administrators, everybody, all the teachers in the school. I want to thank God for coming, thank my teammates, my family, everybody. We did this day, we were talking about today, and we finally did it. But you know, it ain't gonna stop here. And all these topics, they're gonna get a better player out of all the way, and we're gonna say thank you. First of all, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and I don't always make it again. And I want to thank my family for supporting me through all my years of playing football, including you, and nothing else. And I want to thank my coaches, that they helped me get to where I'm at now, put my film out there so the college coaches can look at me. And I want to thank my teammates up there, because without them, we won't be able to win no games. Got leaders to take care of on Friday. All right, you want to say anything, Coach Anderson? That's our principal right over there, Coach Anderson. I didn't know. He's a damn good principal. Real good principal. All right. I don't have anything else, guys. We're going to hang out here a little bit. I think they probably want you back to class. Football players, I'm sorry. Football players, come on down. Y'all come on around. Come on around now. All right. It's like under the goalpost. As you keep it going. All right, is that it? That's it. I know they're going to want to do some interviews over here with you four guys, so get in line. All right, let's give another round of applause. That's it. Congratulations, gentlemen. All right, we go. got more coming in lower grades. We got more coming.
All right, welcome back. And we are now joined by University of Arkansas signee Quinton Murphy. There you go, yeah. And it goes both directions, too, so whichever. And if you'll pull, it'll adjust if you need to pull it down some. There you go. All right. Give me a test. Let me hear you.
Hello.
Hey, look, he sounds better than I do. I can't hear myself on this thing. It's weird. Anyway, all right, Quinton, how are you, man?
I'm doing good.
Good to see you. And so let's first off, congratulations. It's done. It's over. You're signed.
Yes, sir.
And sealed, delivered, ready to head up to the Hill. But
Yes,
obviously some business to tend to later this week.
Yes, sir.
But congratulations on the signing.
Thank you.
Is that you? Who's that? I think. I'm not sure.
That's one of the cheerleaders. One of the cheerleaders.
Yeah. So talk about the decision with Arkansas. Obviously, you know, there's still some building going on right now. But talk about the decision. Why Arkansas?
I chose Arkansas because, you know, when I went on my official visit, it was just number love and the communication all through my 9th grade year with Coach Pittman. And, you know, with Coach Petrino being back, it made a big impact on my decision. Because, you know, when he was there, we had a successful season. And he brings a lot to the table when it comes to, like, coaching. And also, you know, it's just like the love there, you know, it's just real. You know, everybody get along. It's like a brotherhood there, you know. It's just a great atmosphere down there.
So I was talking to your dad earlier. Talk about the recruiting process a little bit. He said, you know, you went up to Syracuse, had a great visit up there. Said you got to kind of chat up with Donovan McNabb, but you didn't really know who that was.
Yes, sir.
But you got to hang out with Donovan McNabb and get to know him. Talk about the recruiting process and getting to kind of see that and through that journey.
The recruiting process, you know, my 9th grade year is when I started getting O's. So I was just young, you know, just like, you know, but it was really smooth. You know, went to camps and stuff, got offers. But after, like, my 10th grade year was really smooth, too. But after, like, my 11th grade year is, like, when I was, like, my decision time. You know, I was committed to Ole Miss at one point. But, you know, I decommitted. But I was in my 10th grade year, so I waited till my 11th grade year to commit. So my 11th grade year, I was like, I got to get busy. So I started went on official, you know, visits. You know, I went to Syracuse. Syracuse was nice. I went to Ole Miss. It was nice. Mississippi State. But when I went to Fayetteville, it was just different.
So talk about, obviously, where you transition to at the next level. Athlete, quarterback, wherever. They're going to get the ball in your hand some way or another. And I know I was talking with your dad. And I said, you know, I went back. I was pulling clips and stuff, and I was pulling from the playoff game against Maumelle. And the one thing that just stuck out to me was that one play where you lined up at running back.
Yes, sir.
I was like, that's a different dude. Like, that's a different look.
Yes, sir.
And so I don't know where they've talked to you as far as where you're going to transition, but is there a spot you want to play at the next level?
Receiver. But, you know, like you said, I want the ball in my hands, so I do something with it. But, you know, playing running back, you know, that Maumelle game, that's not the last time. You'll see something this Friday, too.
Well, you know, and I don't know any secrets, so nobody game plan off of what I'm about to say, because I've not been in practice. But I did say, and especially I know this is no secret, Boulding said it a few minutes ago, with Man coming back this week for the state championship game. One of the most dangerous, scary things I can think of, and this is not a knock on you as a quarterback, but having Bunting at quarterback, you at running back, Settles on the other side, Elston over here, Man out here, and we're not even talking about Petty and those guys. Like that's just nasty.
The whole team is just like built with X factors. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the thing I love about, you know, this team is like we all get along. You know, it's just not like, oh, I need to get more carries or I need the ball. It's like, no, like we want to win. We want to score. And, like, once somebody scores, we're there for each other. So that's what I really love.
So, and obviously, we're going to support Montario and Man at their next destinations. We're excited to see them at K-State and OU, respectively, and can't wait to see them make their marks there.
Yes,
but, you know, we talk about in-state recruiting. Everybody talks about NIL and Arkansas and how important it is to be a hog for a kid that's from the state or that's grew up here rooting for Arkansas. From that perspective, and we'll talk with Cam a little bit too, but
yes,
what do you think it takes to continue to build that fence around and make kids excited about coming to Arkansas again?
Just showing them that, like, Arkansas is a beautiful place, and, like, we can win games. Like, we can win. And, it's like I think the most thing, like, kids look at is, like, the coaches. And, like I tell, like, a lot of kids that got offers, like, from Arkansas, like, Coach Pittman is a nice guy. Like, once you, like, talk to him, you'll be like, oh, yeah, I love Arkansas. It's just not, like, he's just, like, different from other coaches. Like, he keep it real with you. And other coaches, like, don't.
And transparency is important throughout that whole process because, and especially I would assume with a guy like you who you're transitioning from a position potentially from quarterback to running back, receiver, wherever they want to put you on the field. And so I'm sure that transparency is a big piece for you as well.
Yes, sir.
And so, I mean, and look at it from this perspective as we look at Arkansas. Yeah, a 6-win season, hopefully 7 with a bowl game. But when you start looking ahead and you think about they were close so many times this year against high-level opponents. Next year the schedule flips. You get to do it all over again.
Yes,
I think I saw something like maybe six games against 6 teams with 10 wins this year. So should be a lot of fun and it should be exciting and hopefully people show out. One thing I'll say, my advice, this is to fans first. Get off social media. Don't be a fool. Don't act stupid. Don't say anything crazy. But, ignore the noise. They're not out there working like you are.
Yes, sir.
I tell people, a couple guys that have been to Arkansas that have been through the process, and one of the things that I say is, none of us do the work. You guys are out there doing the work.
Yes,
we can talk as a fan because it's a fandom. And so, just go do your thing and work hard and ignore the noise, and the success will come.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, Q, appreciate you. Congratulations.
Appreciate
And look forward to seeing you on the Hill.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, sir. All right. Quinton Murphy, University of Arkansas signee. And we're going to round up our other guys here in just a second. I think Will's going to go get Cam for us, so let's see if we can get Mr. Cam Settles over here with us as well. Will finishing up getting Cam to head this way here in just a second, so we'll get Cam Settles, and then we'll work on the other guys as they make the media tour. I see Omarian Robinson over here talking with Wes Moore, and Sully making his way around. Surprised we haven't made Will just put a headset on at this point. Look, you're the analytical dude, man. So, hey, listen, a lot going on this week, a lot going on over the next couple of weeks, but a big week in football, obviously, and I failed to even ask Quinton about it because making this about him, but a big game on Friday, obviously, as your Parkview Patriots will battle with the Farmington Cardinals and looking to get their three straight. And let's see, he'll be able to say, we're good. But so looking to get that third straight championship, and excited for those guys, and I know they're excited, and I'm excited to see Man back on the field. That was a nice little tidbit of news there from Coach Bolding, so looking forward to seeing Omarian back out on the field this week. But, of course, Thursday it all gets started with the 8-man title game, and then Friday night you'll have Parkview Farmington. You have the 2A game starting at noon on Friday, and there's still some semifinal action on the Natural State Sports Network as the Elks will come to Dixon Road, exit 3, to do battle with the Mills Comets. And we're going to have a big crew for that one. I'll be on play-by-play, Terry Jordan on color, and we're going to have Darius Robinson down on the field. And this is news to Will, but I might even bring Tyler out as a second field guy. Who knows? Just have some fun with it. He can work the Elkins sideline. So, I mean, it might be kind of cool. We have to figure out how to get all that into the road, but we'll work it out. And just keep them on the whole time? Yeah. So, but join us. Make sure you join us Friday night. We hope that this state championship game goes about the way the rest of the games have went. They're over about halftime, so you guys can enjoy the first half. It'll be over at half, and then just tune over to the Mill Sports Network and catch us as we bring you the 4A semifinal game over there. So that'll be a lot of fun as well. And still efforting Man and Settles, and we'll get the ATM over here as well. Hey, Coach, if you see one of them, I know we had Settles, had any of them's not engaged with a media person. We got in Q. But a big – do I? Everybody kind of making their way around. It's always a party on signing day, and in this legendary building, banners all over the place. It's going to be a little different this year, but looking forward to it. I'll be in here in a couple weeks as conference play gets started in the 5A. So yeah, we'll get Cam. I think Cam's on his way now. So no, he just ghosted us, man. Just kept on going. We'll just get Sully on. How about that? We'll just interview Sully. Hey, got the man, Omarian. All right, right there. I think turn it that way. Turn it this way. There you go. All right, joining us now is Oklahoma signee Omarian Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Omarian, congratulations first and foremost on signing with Oklahoma. The process is over. You got to feel better about that.
Of course, appreciate it.
Yes, sir. So let's just start here with the you've been rehabbing. Coach Bolding let the news out that you're going to play on Friday. How excited are you for that?
I'm very excited to get back on the field with my team and finish my senior year out.
So, I didn't talk with Q much about the game. We were really just talking the recruiting process and everything else. But, I've joked with some people this week. Farmington gives up a lot of points. And from an offensive side, you guys ought to be excited. Now, on the defensive side, you guys may have a challenge ahead of you. What are you looking forward to this Farmington team from that offense?
From their offense good. They quarterback scramble a lot. He find open receivers. So we just got to lock in, stay on our know what we're going out there to do, and just trust our teammates. And just come out with the dub and know what we're doing.
What would it mean to get a third straight?
It would mean a lot. We'll be going down in history and Parkview history, going 3-peat. It'll be a bang for us seniors going out there and winning 3 years in a row. And it'll just show like we can do it.
So, we talk about, there's a lot of talk about portal and transfers and guys going all over the place. And there's some guys here, obviously, but the word here is brotherhood. You guys have built a brotherhood at Parkview. We saw these guys come up here and get to celebrate with you. Talk about how special this brotherhood is.
The brotherhood is very special. It got a deep meaning to it. You got to be a part of the brotherhood to really understand the brotherhood. The people it's different here at Parkview. It's different. All my teammates, we all love each other. We trust each other. We care for each other. We always gonna be there for each other. Yeah, we just all we got. We got to stay together.
So, and the brotherhood helps you keep that chain right there too, right?
Yes, sir.
That's looking good. I like that. It looks really good.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, why Oklahoma?
Oklahoma different. It's a different feeling. Just going on a visit. Every visit I went on, it was great. I loved it up there. All the coaches, they showed love. I feel like I'm gonna have a chance to compete for a starting spot. The team right now, they ain't doing very good. It's first year SEC. We got a lot of players out. But next year and in a few years now, it's gonna be a immediate impact. I feel like I come in and make an immediate impact as a freshman. Come in there and do what I do. And just come to the team.
I think you talk about Oklahoma and you made a good point. They're missing a lot of dudes, all their wide receivers this year. It's crazy how many guys they're missing in the transition to the SEC. And I think a lot of people looked at it and went, Texas and Oklahoma, they're going to struggle. Now, Texas might have 10-plus first-round picks. It's crazy how deep Texas is. But then you look at Oklahoma as they came in, the number one thing that they've done is they've got a defensive guy at head coach. And that, I think from your perspective, that's got to be exciting for you to know. Obviously the offense is going to come, but from a defensive side, you're going to be able to set the tone, which is big in the SEC. Well, man, we appreciate you joining us. Congratulations on OU. And, we tell people all the time, I was talking to Q about we want to build a fence around this state and get guys to Arkansas. But as people, as young men, you guys are making the decisions for you. We're excited for you guys to go to Oklahoma. We're going to root for you every week. Maybe not against Arkansas, but I'll root for Man. Now, I don't know that I can root for Oklahoma, but I'll root for Man every week. Man, I hope that you feel the love from the state, even though you're headed out of state to Oklahoma. And I hope that you know that we're supporting you, we're behind you, and we're gonna be cheering Oklahoma just about at least 11 weeks out of the year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Congratulations, man. Good luck.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Omarian Robinson, Oklahoma signee. All right. And let's see. We're let me go see if I can run down. Where'd Cam go? I don't know. Here, I'll be right back. I'm going to go see if I can run those guys down real quick. All right, joining me now is Kansas State signee, the ATM himself, Montario Elston. And first off, congratulations, Kansas State. It's done, it's sealed, it's delivered. You got to feel good to have the process over.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So let's talk first. Why Kansas State? I think we talked about it a little bit when you committed, but talk about why Kansas State.
They treated me like I was family, and they offered me first. So it was like they took the shot at me right when they see my film. They ain't wait and they ain't hesitate. They was communicating with me almost every week, and then they just feel like family. It felt like home.
So when you look at the next level, obviously, where do you think you fit coming into Kansas State initially? And do you think you'll be able to make an impact early on? And where do the coaches kind of see you fitting in when you get there?
Right when I get there, I'm leaving early, so I'm trying to already give me a spot to be in rotation. I'm trying to work for it. So I feel like they're going to put me a running back, and they're going to be they say I'm going to be an every down back, so I'm expecting to play every down.
So now we heard Coach Bolding say it a little bit ago, but let's talk about the state championship game coming up. How much, number one, would it mean for you to get a third?
Yeah, I want a third bad because my ninth grade we made the semifinals, but we ain't win. So, yeah, I want it bad now. We got to get a three-peat.
And now we talk about, too, like I talked with Omarian about this a little bit, the transfer portal and transfers and guys moving around is the big talk. But here at Parkview, now we've got some guys that have come over, but at the end of the day, you guys have built a brotherhood here, and that is the key term here for you guys. Talk about how special the brotherhood here is at Parkview.
I mean, most of the people from ninth grade, they still here, so it's like all of us loyal to each other. We ain't never try to change up or go to a different school. We all stayed together and trusted each other.
So offensively for this one against Farmington, I've joked with some folks that this could be like a 100-60 game. Now I know you guys take way more pride defensively than giving up 60 points, but you look at Farmington, they won a 78-75 game earlier this year. Like they've scored some points, but they've given up a lot of points. I've joked with people all year long. Parkview probably could have scored 100 points at some point this year if they really wanted to against a couple teams, but obviously. Sportsmanship rule, you bring, you get some guys in to get some opportunities. But coming into this game offensively, you guys have got to be excited about what you're looking at in this. Plus, obviously, you get man back this week, which makes a big difference. I was joking with Q earlier at the Maumelle game. They put him back there running back for a snap. That's a different look too.
Yeah, and
to see all you guys on the field at the same time, potentially with Bunting at quarterback, potentially would be gotta have Farmington kind of nervous a little bit, I think. So how excited are you for the state title game?
Man, I'm very excited. I mean, we've been waiting on this moment since we were little kids, and we're all at Parkview now. And the brotherhood been sticking with each other since ninth grade, so it's like we all want to win it all. I want to win it again for my last season.
Well, I'll tell you, like we were telling Omarian before, I was joking. I think it was your dad that come over here when you signed, and he said, I had an Arkansas hat on, and he said, what do you think about Montario going to Kansas State? I said, good. That's your decision. I'm not going to college. You are. And so, this is your decision and where you want to go. And so I told Omarian, I say this too with you, I hope that you feel the love from the state of Arkansas because we want to support our Arkansas kids. And it's important to make sure it don't matter if you go to Arkansas, Kansas State, OU, wherever, you should be supported by the state because you're out putting on for the state. And hopefully you get to a level after that. But either way, you're going to be successful in life because you're going to have an education and moving forward. So as fans, I hope that we support you and you feel the love from the state of Arkansas, and that you're able to ball out of Kansas State. And you know what? We wouldn't play Kansas State very much anyway, so I can root for you 12 weeks out of the year.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Monty, I appreciate it. I've had a blast getting to call a few of your games this year. I think, I gave Tripp the ATM, so we've passed off some monikers back and forth. So I hope you get to carry that with you, too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, Montario, appreciate you. Congratulations.
All right.
All right, Montario Elston, Kansas State signing. Thanks, sir. All right. We got one more. We'll save the best for last, right, Will? We're going to get kicked out of the gym or sent to class here before long. Hey, Cam. All right. Yeah, joining us, Arkansas signee Cam Settles. I'm finally wearing the right hat again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I felt a little out of place a minute ago. I had Omarian over here and OU, and of course we had just had Montario over here. But so first off, congratulations. It's done, signed, sealed, delivered. Got to feel good to have that process done.
Yes, sir. It's official.
So why Arkansas?
Why Arkansas? Why not Arkansas?
There you go.
I'm a home state kid. Why not represent my home state to the best of my ability, and go show them why we could be back at the top. So that's one of the main reasons. Then obviously the coaching staff is amazing.
So now you seem like a guy obviously excited. Why not Arkansas? Why not? We want to make Arkansas. Arkansas's produced a lot of great running backs. We go back through the guys of Darren McFadden. You look at the guys that are there now. A guy like Braylon Russell up there right now, big body guy. They're bringing some guys in, yourself as well. Who knows? Maybe Q will get some run back there. I was joking with him. He looks good back there taking a handoff. And so who knows? But excited for that. But I asked Q this, and I talked with Montario and Omarian about this too. But we're going to support those guys wherever they go. We're excited for Montario and Q and Omarian at OU and Montario at K-State. But one thing that people talk about all the time is recruiting, and Chuck Barrett came out recently and said we don't have enough talent in the state to support a winning program at Arkansas, and I disagree, because I think guys like you who have a passion to be a Razorback and want to put on for your home state, how do you, from your perspective, how do you think we can build that, continue to build that within the rest of the athletes in the state to make them want to go to Arkansas?
Well, first off, we got to build a winning mentality. We got to build that winning mentality back, because I feel like a lot of kids want that chance to play for Arkansas Razorback, and some are not given the opportunity, because we have a lot of slept-on kids in Arkansas, I feel. And it's like a lot of other states, they're like broader with football. There's more media coverage and all that type of stuff with football. But with Arkansas, it's not as broad. But I feel like we have the athletes. We definitely have the athletes.
Well, and that's why we started this. That's why we do what we do, and it's a big part of why we do it. We did it during the pandemic just to get out of the house. It was to cure boredom, and then we started realizing what it does for student athletes and the opportunities it gives. And so, I've argued with folks over the recruiting process that, what's the difference between a 3-star kid here and a 3-star kid in Louisiana or Ohio or Texas or anywhere else? That 3-star kid here, he's going to want to work. And we talk NIL. Obviously, that's important. You guys want to get your piece. You deserve your piece. But at the end of the day, what we want is we want guys that want to be at Arkansas, not just for financial decisions.
Right.
And so, hopefully we can continue to build that. I know that if they can keep some consistency on the coaching staff up there, that'll make a huge difference. We need the offensive line to really get going. That's a huge piece. I don't think people realize I look at the game a little differently now doing this, because I've spent so much time just as a fan. Well, now, I love Nico Davier. He's one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. I talk to Nico pretty much weekly. And I watch, especially now, Andrew Chambly down at SMU was at Arkansas. I watch more of the trenches than I do anything else in football anymore. And so to watch that, and I know obviously you're watching that because you got to see who's going to be blocking for you.
Right.
But that's a huge piece of it. And so, hopefully you can give that recruiting call out. Offensive lineman, we need you. Whatever we got to do, come play
we on the hunt. We on the hunt now. It's time to go get it. It's time to go get it.
Well, one more thing. I'll let you go. Keep celebrating with your people. But state championship number 3, what do it mean?
We going to go get it. We hungry for it. We need it.
So offensively, look at what you could put out there this week with. I mean, man more on the defensive side, but he's going to get some offensive play. I was joking earlier. You, Q, Bunting in the backfield, Elston over here, Man over here, and then you hit Penny and the other guys out there as well.
It's lethal.
How nasty is that?
It's lethal. Like what can a defense key on?
Yeah,
What can a defense focus on? You can't focus on just one person.
That's right.
Because you might focus on the inside run game. We're gonna pop one outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can't really focus on one thing with us. We're so deep, and we're so like we're all threats.
Well, you know, I've been excited to be able to watch it, and we've been blessed to be a part of the journey this year, and we're excited. I unfortunately won't be able to be there Friday. I'll be at Mills doing play-by-play for that one. So what I ask, since I know we're on the Natural State Sports Network, but since we Parkview people now, can we get it over at halftime so all you guys can then we can get everybody just to go watch the Mills game after that? Just get it done at halftime, put it out of the way, and then they can start watching us over on Mills Sports Network after that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, Cam, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
Arkansas, and good luck this week. We
Yes,
look
sir.
forward to
Yes,
state
sir.
championship
Yes,
number
sir.
3.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Thank
yes,
you.
sir. Good
Thank
luck. All right, Cam Settles, University of Arkansas signee, and we appreciate all the young men for joining us. Oh, look at there. There's Mr. Kennedy right there. It's Landon Kennedy. Good to see him over here. And so, all right, well, that's going to do it for us here on the Natural State Sports Network. Signing Day 2024 for the 2025 class. And, of course, just a reminder, Quinton Murphy headed to Arkansas. Cam Settles headed to Arkansas. Omarian Robinson, Oklahoma. And Montario Elston, Kansas State. All right, well, join us Friday night for football on the Natural State Sports Network. We'll see you till then.